from the, I attended the event because from the public ministry and public policy side, it's really important to understand what is going on in the mobility markets, what kind of services there is developed. And when we talk about future regulation and regulation that is now prepared in the European Commission, it is really important to understand the stakeholders' views on how the regulation should be developed and what kind of obstacles there is that we should be taking care in the regulation. I have already heard a lot of new ideas and of course new aspects. Like I mentioned in one discussion, I'm from Finland, and of course the Finnish mobility market has its own characters and it's different than perhaps in some other countries. So I have learned more about how, for example, rail sector, rail services are organized in other countries, and that helps me to understand wider this EU concept of these mobility services. One of the biggest goals, of course, that we would like to achieve with this mobility sector and promoting multimodal mobility services is, of course, that user would have better services, but also that we could have more environmental friendly mobility. There would be the future solutions that are good for people and for environment. Of course, people's behavior will change, but we also need to change the behavior to make this sustainable mobility happen and green mobility happen. So I think there is multiple possibilities, and when we come together in this kind of events and share our ideas and experiences, we can create something new. Well, in Finland we already have national law which is enabling digital mobility services, which is enabling the digital layer of the transport sector. And now we already see some impacts that the digital mobility services has been developed, and through those services users will have more value, they will have more options, they have better and more multimodal possibilities to combine different kind of mobility services. But I think after 10 years, and I hope that after 10 years we will see even more of these digital mobility services. There is even more options to not use your private car, and instead of using perhaps shared mobility, public transport or something else to make better options and better choices for the environment.